We're locked.
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Y'all know what it is and who it is, what we doing and where we at. It is Wednesday night, baby. 15 rounds of boxing. Brought to you by Four Corners Boxing with our director and producer today, James. Ennis Bond.
Corner pocket
Speaks,
shots.
educates,
Yeah.
corner pocket shots.
All of that.
He does it all.
Yeah.
He does it right.
Yeah.
So come get right with us,
You
man.
heard?
Four Corners Boxing, baby. It's your
what we
host,
do.
Fight
It's a culture.
Night X, alongside Uno. You know what it is, right? Pound for pound, Mr. Ball for ball. Y'all know what it is and
It's what
who
we
it
do.
is.
That's what we do.
When I look to my left, they say you keep a hitter to the left of you. I got to the right, to the left. You know what I'm saying? The heavyweight champion of the world. Y'all know what it is and who it is. It's Fight Night Mo, man.
What's good, my brothers?
James.
My man.
What's that? You got the championship
I'm
belt
feeling
around
like
your
a champ,
shoulder.
man. I'm here with
Rightfully so.
I'm here with champions. I'm feeling like a champion, so it's only right
I
I wear
know.
the belt.
Who puts
You
in
already
more
know.
work than Jay,
Yo.
man?
Talk
Hook shots. Oh,
There you
you
go.
know what I'm saying? Like them NBA finals that's about to go down. Hook shots.
Yeah. Shit's got postponed a few though, because you know, young boys came to win the game.
Yeah.
At least they won the game, man. But yeah.
They ain't get packed
Let's
up.
let's
What
go
it do?
Kyrie. Let's go
it do?
Kyrie. Let's go Boston Celtics. Congratulations to the
What it
Boston
do?
Celtics.
We appreciate that. We
brothers.
appreciate
yeah.
that. You know,
Boston is
they
here.
doubted us. The streets doubted us. The people doubted us. But we here, baby.
Talk your shit.
Celtics in four.
Talk your shit.
Celtics in four.
Don't matter
I
who
mean,
it
how's
is.
Cancun, Mo?
Oh,
Cancun?
damn.
Oh.
Oh, all right.
All right.
All
Oh,
right. That
man.
must have been a real good vacation.
Listen.
Just
Yeah.
know APB is out on y'all, and the BX very own is gonna pack y'all up. Him and Luca gonna pack y'all up. Sounds
Mm.
Sounds
Like
good.
a
They're gonna
great
make some
dream.
good Boston baked beans out of y'all.
Yo,
They finished.
Speaking of Cancun, man, shout
Speaking
to our
of
Shout
brother.
out to the
Cancun.
Maniac.
Shout to our brother and our sis.
The Maniac is not in this week. He's
Yeah.
out with
Vacation.
the kids
Yeah.
doing
Yes,
the damn
yes,
thing.
You see that? Get down four corners and you get a, you know what I'm saying? You take one vacay at a
There
time.
you
You
go.
know what I mean? We ain't there yet. We on.
That's it.
Viva la raza.
Viva la raza. Yeah. You know what
Maniac,
I
we
mean?
love you, bro.
Yo,
Yeah.
Maniac, your HR papers is a little late. You ain't put your extension in. James say he got to talk to you.
Hey, yeah,
You
you
gotta
gotta
put-
know,
You
man.
gotta put in some overtime.
Yeah.
Yo.
How was y'all week?
Yo, weekend was good. Good Memorial weekend, everybody.
It was
Hope
foolish.
everyone had a good one, a safe one. Y'all know what to do when y'all see us live and direct every Wednesday night. Smash that like button, please. Subscribe to this, please. Comments with us and share this along with everybody that you know that fucks with the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? We do it the best when we bring you this live and direct, unique, one-of-a-kind content. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be hearing it, man. The slogans is out there and they
Yeah.
dragging them, but guess what? We're gonna keep dropping them for y'all too. Fellas, what a week of boxing we had last week, huh?
Hmm?
It was quiet, it was slow, it was about 2 fights, 3 fights, but none
Mhm.
other hit the box office like Jack Catterall and Josh Taylor Part 2, ladies
Yo.
and gentlemen.
Great fight. Great
Let's
fight.
get into it.
Great fight.
Start
Jack
with Uno.
Catterall and Josh Taylor Part 2, Uno, Matchroom Boxing, Top Rank Boxing down in the UK,
Yeah,
man.
in the UK.
Let's
Yo,
go.
listen. First fight was real sloppy, controversial. Second fight, they both said they was gonna bring a better fight. They both said it was gonna be a great fight, and they delivered, man. Listen, they delivered. Shout to Jack. Shout to Josh. Listen, Josh, man, I'm gonna give it up to Josh first, man. He's a warrior. He's a warrior. He's definitely going to his gatekeepers years. But listen, at the time in the fight when you thought it was gonna happen, that fight
He came back.
showed the heart of a champion.
He kept
I mean, he's a
popping
champion. He kept popping off,
Yeah.
kept fighting back, and he made the fight what it was also because, you know, Jack Catterall is more of a counterpuncher.
off.
But Jack is tough, man. That's what we said. More wit, more grit, and
Got a
like Mo
blockhead,
says, you know
man.
what I'm saying?
He got a blockhead,
it was a
bro.
battle of wills, right? That's what you be saying, Mo. And
Battle Will.
Jack's will was just stronger. His counterpunching is unbelievable. He doesn't waste no punches, sets up all his shots. At times, you know, he just he lulls sometimes, and that's why Josh got back in the fight with the jab and the combinations, because Jack doesn't throw a lot of punches, but when he throws them, he lands.
Lands him.
Good body work, good uppercuts, and even though the cards 117, 111 was kind of wide, you know what I'm saying, I ain't have it that wide, but I think the right man won. So shout to Jack Catterall, man. It's a good fight.
Greens for Bob Arum. Bob Arum was
I ain't even want to talk about Bob, man.
That's the topic we're gonna get into.
I ain't even want to talk about Bob.
We're gonna get into that
Bob about to blow a gasket, man. He's losing more than he's ever had, I think. You know what I mean? I think he's lost more than he's ever had, especially he's losing to Eddie. He can't stand Eddie.
The young kid.
He can't stand him. And Bob was like, I'm never bringing a fighter to the UK again. But he also mentioned that was more so about the judging. And the board of judging was more so UK based.
I mean, they both from
that
side of the pond, right?
I feel you, but
that's
Jack,
theirs.
Bob,
gotta get some USA judges in there.
Bob said he needs USA
Chinese judges. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. He said he's done with the Brits.
He said he's done with them UK.
He said he's done with the
too
Brits.
much paper.
But it was a great fight. It was a great fight. The right man won.
Mo Catterall Taylor Part 2. James putting the highlights on right now. Look at that. Look at them go. Look at them go.
Doing a crash course right now.
Listen, like I said, I had selected Jack to win the fight. I thought it was gonna be stoppage. He played with his food a little bit too much for me towards the late rounds of the fight.
Jack the Cat?
Gato? Yeah, he played around. He could have took Josh out of there a little bit earlier for me. But like I said, he won the fight. He did damage to that eye. You saw after the press conference.
Oh, Doug Zone, Clarence, what it do? Sister Jem, what it do? For Corners, we live.
He just dominated. He had more will. He waited almost 2 years to get this fight. He grinded it out.
He's been busier in the 2 years too, even though they both.
Yeah, he just had a mission.
Had a few fights.
He's younger. He was like, look, he felt he got robbed in the first one. I thought he did too. And he just showed, like, look, this second one, I ain't gonna let it slip through my fingers like the first one did. And he handled his business and he stuck with the jab. Like Uno said, Jack is he doesn't throw a lot of punches. You're not gonna see him throw 1,000 punches in a fight. He's not that type of guy. He's a very crafty, he's a very precise fighter. He's big on the counter punching. That is his thing where he killed Jack. Jack killed Josh with that in the late rounds. And I think it was like round 10? I think it was round 10 or 11.
You saw the round where he rocked them and then they fell because he tied. You think he got knocked down or Josh was hurt?
He was hurt and he fell.
He was hurt.
He was hurt.
I don't know if he was going to go down, though, but he was definitely hurt.
He was hurt.
Put him in the headlock quick and then they ended up on the floor.
That's veteran
shit. He just he couldn't see out that right eye. He just kept getting caught with that left. Jack kept catching him with that
both
left
southpaws too.
Mm-hmm. So, it was
just what it do, my guy.
So at the end of the day, man, shout out to Jack. He did the thing. He did his thing. The scorecards was a little too crazy for me. That 117 was it 111, 117. I had it like 116, 113. I could see that maybe a 115, 113, but that was a little too far in the judging.
7-5 or. Maybe so that why. Like did Josh Taylor really win more than 5 rounds? Was it that close for him to win the fight? Does he get 4 rounds?
Listen, because you still gotta give him. You still gotta give him. He pushed the pace though. He pushed the pace. He was the aggressor, even though it was going against him. He was the one that was risking.
Yeah. He moved forward. He marched forward.
He was the one jumping in the fire, so to say. You know what I'm
Josh wasn't letting off just enough.
So I mean, I just feel like. And that's where a lot of his points came from.
Gato had a good jab
he threw a lot. He threw more punches than Jack most of the rounds.
One thing I've noticed though,
and he landed more power shots.
Josh's last 2 fights, when he's fought Teofimo and he's fought Jack, when you have 2 fighters, different styles, but with a urgency of hunger that is not backing down from you. Because if you look at a lot of the guys that Josh
Clarence
beat,
says scorecards were ugly.
Yeah, scorecards were ugly. I agree. Josh was a bully in that weight class. He was a weight bully at 140. He was bullying a lot of guys. A lot of guys was intimidated by him. When you got a guy like Teofimo and a guy like Jack that's not backing down from you, and they're going to apply that pressure, and they're going to put you through the fire, you see, is he really built like that? He
fights showed. This one right here showed as well that he still got fight in him.
He still got fight in him because you know why? He knows he knows his opponent. But if we put him against other guys at 140, that's not a Jack.
Let's talk about it,
We
Maniac.
already know.
Maniac is in the chat.
Yo,
Yeah. We already know what's gonna happen to him against top guys. I don't see him beating a guy like
he doesn't probably beat the top guys, but he's still like Uno said, he becomes a veteran and goes into his gatekeeper days.
Exactly. He's gonna join the AARP list. It's coming. It's coming. He's gonna get that AARP card very soon.
All right. Check it out. So we just gonna do this quick and we in there. Round 2, y'all. Round 2. Is it gonna be a trilogy or not, fellas?
No.
Trilogy or not? They are 1-1. Yo, James, guys fought 2 times now.
Right.
Their first fight ended in a controversial fashion.
Oh, Maniac
Taylor won.
Legend, what up?
Maniac is there in the hotel room.
Working on vacation. See,
check him out.
Corners right there.
Check him out.
Maniac is here.
Yo, what's goody?
Yo, we talk about the recap of Taylor and Catterall. What's your insight, bro? Give your take.
Man, yo, you already know. I already told you. Josh Taylor, he cooked rice, man. Get that dude out of here. Jack Catterall, we know he fool at 140, right? But let's not
fool.
Yeah, you know, Jack Catterall is fool at 140.
Against the elite, yeah.
He's
Jack
a pick.
Catterall's fool. He's not tough enough, man.
I was just telling X that.
No,
I feel Jack Catterall's tough enough, and they're gonna have to take it from him.
Not that. He's not a tough. I'm not saying he's not tough. I'm not saying that. He's gonna try, but let's be honest, X, Teal, Pitbull, Matthias, shit, even Haney. He don't even beat Haney. Catterall.
And Gary Antoine Russell.
Don't
that's
do him
Antoine.
like that, Mo.
Yeah.
Mo, don't do him like that.
I don't
Nice.
listen. I see Jack Catterall in a good fight with all those guys, man. In a good fight with all those guys, and if somebody's not going to knock his block off, you in for a run for your money. It's gonna be close.
X, yes, but you also got to remember, right? These dudes, what they bring to the table that Josh Taylor doesn't, right? Josh Taylor, he's a very tough, fighter. He has decent skill, very decent. He's big for that weight, right? I think if he was to be fighting at 147 at a weight he should be at, he getting fried right.
He's getting fried right.
It'll be a bad look for that nigga. It'll be a bad look.
Easy.
He gonna stick around 40, though.
He got no choice for his own safety.
But it was a good scrap, though, and I'm glad we got a
legend RSK in the building. What it do?
We got a definitive win, right? Because there was a lot of quote unquote controversy on the first fight, saying that Catterall was robbed, but I don't think. I think it was a close fight, man. To say robbery, I really don't know, man. But regardless, shout to Catterall, man. He's tough again, but he's played. You saw him; he was gassing out, bro. Imagine a dude like Matthias who's gonna pressure you, from the bell ring. He can't handle that, bro. He can't handle that.
So. He's nice. He gasses out, and that's what I said earlier. Like, I think that's where you got to get him.
But does he have enough power as a counterpuncher, though?
He has enough.
You're right.
You're right. You're right, Uno. To keep you respectable, to respect his shit, and not just jump at him. Neither. He dropped Taylor for the first time in his career in the first fight because Taylor was sleeping. You feel me?
Right.
Taylor thought that he was just
Catterall
through him.
Catterall's counterpunching is tough. That's the best part of his game. I ain't gonna lie.
And though he fades. Again, if you're not tough enough to drown him, it's gonna be one of those fights. Like he fought twice already with Taylor in the same form.
But the one punch shit is not gonna work with most.
No, he doesn't have.
He's gonna have to put them together.
He doesn't have one punch hitter quitter.
He's gonna have to put them together more combinations.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. He's going in shark infested water, and he's gonna go in there and get eaten up by Jaws and the family. He fights against a Brew Matias, against a Pitbull, against Antoine Russell. He's
Hey,
is
yo,
He's a
guppy
player.
Is
food.
you gotta
Pitbull gonna
stop
Guppy
saying
stay
sharks
food.
because
around?
they ain't even the big homies no more.
He guppy
Orcas
food.
and tigerfish. I was
Yeah.
watching some shit.
There you go,
Hey,
August.
Yo, tigerfish is like a shark mixed with a piranha. Look, check him
Yeah.
out.
But check
But
it out. Check it
and,
out.
and
Uno.
X,
Uno.
hold on, X.
Maniac. Go ahead.
Yeah. The thing that I didn't like, he was there for the taking. He don't got no killer instinct, Catterall. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Thank
He ain't
you.
got.
yeah.
He let in.
Bro, he could have got him out of there early. I
That's
said
because-
that. He could have got Josh out of there
Yeah,
earlier.
But he
bro.
Ran
And
around.
he's a ninja that could go 12 and you trying to fucking catch him. You know what I'm saying? You trying to catch up to him for 12. He has no problem going 12 rounds. That's the thing. Like, that's Catterall's style of boxing. He wouldn't win ugly or nice or not. Like he's
A
gonna
win's
win
a
the
win.
fight. Yeah.
A win's a win.
And though he didn't get the first Taylor fight,
Yeah.
we thought it was enough. The judges didn't think it was nice enough. You feel me?
Right.
The champ has to get beat. He dropped him. He
Right.
dropped
I'm
him
gonna
because
tell
the champ,
I'm gonna tell you the only
that
fighter
wasn't enough.
he might beat at 140 is Riley, and he might beat Riley. That's the only fighter.
Yo,
That's
Maniac,
your
I ain't
boy.
fucking with you.
That's
Check
your
it out.
boy.
Maniac, trilogy or not?
Let's do it. Let's do it because this is why I say it. Stylistically, they are a good match, right? It wasn't a fight of the year candidate kind of fight, but it was still good enough that kept us on our toes. I mean, we were all live doing the round by round live through the chat. And I don't think none of us, felt like the fight was boring or anything. And if they run it back, if they do 3, I'm all right with it. But it's not like they need to run it back for the 3rd time. Nah, I think Catterall is, he won definitively enough for us to say, look, I think he's just a better fighter,
times
even
for
though
me.
there were close rounds in there. They could have gone either way. Me and Uno in the chat, we spot. I think it was the 8, 9, and 10, right? Uno, we was like,
No,
yo,
it was-
those rounds.
Yeah,
Those
it
rounds
was.
were
I
close.
think it was. Yeah, I think the 2nd, the 9th, and the 10th.
Yeah, so
Trilogy or not?
Nah, man. Nah.
Keep
I'm
it
going.
moving.
I'm going with what Eddie said, man. Let the boy get his. You know what I'm saying, because Taylor's on his way to gatemanship anyway.
AARP.
You know what I mean? So it's like,
Carter's
you know
on
what
the
I'm saying?
way.
Like, yo,
Yo,
let the young
Maniac,
boy,
his
let the young boy
AARP
get.
card is in the mail.
Let
It's
the young
already
boy
been
get
sent to the
a
residency.
title shot. Let the young boy get a title shot, put himself in
Clarence said,
contention.
run it back.
And
yo,
I'm saying,
hold on.
but
Let me.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I'm just going
What you think?
going this.
What's Jack Catterall's record, Jay?
29-1 with 13 13 KOs.
So yeah,
29-1.
he's been number 1 for the WBO title since he lost the first fight, right? Like he was still supposed to get the rematch and never got the rematch. Teofimo Lopez is the WBO champ. I don't know if they're gonna get any rematches. Excuse me, I don't know if Theo's getting any unifications by the end of the year, but
No.
Jack Catterall sounds just right for me. You know what I'm saying? Mo trilogy or not?
Nah, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
I would like to see it somewhere down
I
the
want
line.
to see it move on, and that's that. But we know the power of boxing. If something happens, they're gonna have to throw a bag at Jack to make him intrigue and bring his
Jack
interest.
waited like 3 years for a
And
rematch,
if he
man.
does do it again,
Fuck
if he does do it again,
2
I don't
years.
see that fight
2
happening
years.
in UK or Scotland because
Yeah, no, it got to
Bob
stay over there. That
already
shit
said
ain't
it.
doing
He ain't
nothing over
going
there.
to UK. They got to try to bring it somewhere else
No,
because
no.
Bob
No,
ain't
no,
going back
It
to
has to
The
UK.
stay
money's
over
over
there.
there.
Yeah, it has to
The
stay
money's over
there.
there, though. The
Bob
money's
ain't
over there.
going
They
back
gotta
to
be
UK.
domestic. It has to be domestic.
Bob
Is what
ain't
they
go-
call
They
it.
better go to Australia.
They call it
and go
domestic
to a
out
neutral
there.
zone. Go to Australia. Go to a neutral country because
Yeah.
Bob said I ain't going
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
UK.
Mo loving some Aussies, man.
Yo,
Mo and the
the
Aussies.
Aussies.
You gotta
they-
take a
The
trip out
Maloney's,
there.
Listen,
that's
we gotta
his
go.
man.
We gotta go, bro.
All right, let's move. What we got?
Yo,
man?
Teofimo Lopez. James,
Yes,
you
sir.
know Teofimo Lopez.
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
So you just watched some highlights there from Jack Catterall. You
Yes,
see
yes.
his record, and I'm telling you now that the man has been the mandatory for some time.
Mhm.
Should he be next for Teofimo Lopez later on this year? Because Lopez has a fight coming up in June.
I was about to say, I just want to see T.O. fight, man. I really don't even care who it's about. I feel like since 2020, we haven't gotten enough of T.O. in the ring. And
Okay.
he needs to be, his name doesn't come up enough when we're talking about the best in boxing, in my opinion, in the conversations that I have.
Mm.
So I would love to just see Tio in the ring. If it has to be against Catterall, fine. I think from the style of fights that I've seen from these highlights, I think Tio would win. I do think if it goes the distance, like you said, Catterall likes to do, I think Tio is precise enough with his punches to have enough stamina to take it 12 and then just clean up the ring and get him up out of here. That would be my prediction for that.
Real quick, check up Teofimo Lopez for me, box record, and look up his next opponent for me because Maniac, June 29th,
Going down.
Teofimo Lopez
Piece of
is
dope, man.
back. He's going up against Stephen Callagate. I guess
he makes-
what's the guy's name?
makes pizza dough.
Clegget.
Yet.
Clegget.
Yeah.
Steve,
June 29th,
where's he
Miami,
from?
Florida.
Because I don't know him, but I mean,
Yeah.
James
hey,
wants to see
you
Mateo.
know
He's
him.
back. He's back
You
June
know him.
29th.
Hey,
I know him.
you
We
know
definitely
him.
know.
You know him.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
You know it's coming.
Definitely know him. Definitely know him.
Maniac, where we know that from, bro?
Piece of
Yo,
dough specialist.
Yo, X, come on, man. He was in that deli on your block, Big G, man. He make the burgers, man. At midnight. Listen,
So
Yo.
Steve Colgate, he's 37 wins, 7 losses, 2 draws, 25 NyQuils. And
Oh,
he-
he's a
and
gatekeeper.
he's from
a-
Alberta, Canada. He's Canadian.
Oh,
One of the
Calgary.
Canadian
Calgary.
gatekeepers.
Then he's
Nah.
Orthodox. And 35 years old, 5'8",
35? Oh, what are they
30,
doing? Oh, they just
5'8" with a 70-inch reach.
Yo,
Wait,
that's just his last fight.
and
This is
yeah,
his last fight. This is
but
his
he
last
got
hurrah.
one. He got
he's
one
the man.
knockout
He's the
by
man
loss.
taking the call. He's the man taking the call.
Of course he
to fight.
is.
His nickname is the
Of
Dragon.
course
His
he
nickname
is,
is
man.
the Dragon.
Of
The
course
Dragon.
he's taking the
Nickname
fight.
the Dragon. Steven.
When was his last fight?
what's
His last
Mo-
fight?
Click
Oh,
his
man.
man's. When was his
Mo,
last
what's
fight,
his
Mo?
I'm
nickname?
gonna tell you right now.
3 years ago?
I'm gonna tell you.
No,
I got you right now.
Tell you right now.
Can't even find it. Look,
he
it's
must have the
difficult. Before the
NABO
January.
Canadian.
Before January.
Oh, he fought in January? Oh, he fresh
Wow.
off. Okay.
I mean,
well, let's say this, though.
What's his win
Gonzalez.
streak? What's his win streak?
It says RTD.
That's a technical technique.
Yo,
That's
Clarence,
Greg,
my brother
some
Clarence,
shit.
no Dud Zone.
Disqualification.
Yeah, RTD. He won by RTD. I forgot.
This nigga ain't
Probably
win
like a
that.
headbutt and
He
they
really
missed the
ain't
cards
winning.
or something.
Get out of here. Get out.
His last 5 fights. His last 5
Get
fights.
out
He
of
won 2
Oh man, what
RTDs.
headbutt match?
2 RTDs.
Oh, he just said RTD.
But
Who is this
his
nigga?
last 2 fights,
He's a
he won 2
RTD.
by RTD.
He's an
2 by
RTD. That's who he is, man.
Decision,
He's not a
and
game.
1 by TKO.
He's made a whole new lane.
Yo, this is
I know.
Teofimo's next opponent, June 29th in Miami. Top ranked
Ain't
ESPN,
nobody
yo.
talking about that
Sorry,
shit.
y'all
man.
38 wins,
Nigga, Bob about to
7
yo,
losses.
Bob, yo,
Bob already blew a gasket down.
Bob is gonna
Yo,
lose.
Maniac, you ready for it? I know you're ready for it. I know you're ready. Robesi Ramirez is on the card as well.
Yeah, no, look, as far as Tio goes, like James said,
Yo,
right?
hey, what up?
We know that he is hands down one of
Whoa,
the top fighters in boxing.
what up?
Man. But you know what's the problem, James, with Tio? His inconsistency. When it comes
Which
to those
Tio we
fights,
getting?
Yo,
correct.
That's to my point. We
Why
don't see him
Tio
enough.
we-
yeah, but this
Why
is a
Tio
this
we
is a
getting?
dangerous fight.
Well,
Oh,
who?
Catterall?
No, Clegate. We don't know when Theo fights these type of
He's
He
guys.
always underperform.
Look what happened
He
with
be
Cambosis.
underperforming, bro.
Look what happened
Yeah.
with
Let's talk
Cambosis.
about
Mo-
it. He
Mo-
he fights to his opponents.
Theo needs
Mo.
the big fights to show y'all how great he is, man.
Mo.
I
Mo.
want
I'm
to
gonna
see.
stop giving him
What's
this
up?
excuse too.
Yo, Mo.
Fuck out of here.
What's-
He need a great
Yo.
fight to show that he great.
Yo, Mo.
Fuck outta
What's
here at the same
I'm
time.
listening, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah.
X is moving the casket. Hold on, Maniac talking. Hold
Maniac.
on. What you said, bro?
Who's-
Maniac.
Yo, what's his nickname?
The Dragon.
Yeah,
Steven
the
the Dragon
dragonfly. He a dragonfly. He ain't no damn dragon. Fuck out of here.
Yo.
Yeah, this ninja right
Yo,
here.
but think about it. This is what's been going on with Tio. Tio gets a good name, then he fights a lower level. He gets another good name
'Cause he
fights
stays busy.
No,
'Cause he stays busy.
Let's
That's
really
why.
talk
Yeah.
about
'Cause
it.
he stays
He
busy.
performs to these bombs level. and they're gonna put him back so he can get another
ring the bell.
knockout, and then they're gonna bring him back up so he can get another top name, and he's gonna fight mediocre
Johnny.
again, and they're gonna bring him back down again. Your man is like the Nitro at Six Flags. He's just constantly,
Order in this car.
constantly doing this, bro.
Order in this.
Your
Order in
man,
the ring.
yo, T.O.'s name should be called the Nitro because he's constantly going up and down. There's no consistency with him, bro.
So tune in June 29th. And
Yeah,
check
he gonna
out
beat the
Dale
shit
Phoenix.
out of him because the dude ain't really known the dragon. You heard him, the dragonfly. He gonna beat the dragonfly. Dragonfly Jones.
Yeah, don't disrespect Dragonfly Jones like that, son. Don't disrespect Dragonfly Jones like that. Don't do that,
I got
son.
a question
James,
about
yo,
that.
James, go ahead.
James, go ahead,
So
man.
I'm looking on ESPN. He's currently ranked number 1 at 140. Is that a rightful position for Teofimo?
Where in what?
Yeah.
In the WBO?
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
the
No, they
WBO.
got him on
It's an
ESPN,
ESPN
ranked
ranking.
number 1 at
Who,
140
Dale?
division.
Dale. Okay,
Yeah.
yes, Dale is number 1.
He's the lineal. He beat
He
the
beat
guy.
the man.
He
He
beat
beat
the
Loma.
man. So, gotta give
Ortiz,
him
the
that.
main Ortiz, right?
He beat
No, he
Loma and he
He
beat
beat
Josh.
Josh
He beat
Taylor.
Taylor. Taylor was
Oh,
the guy at that time.
Taylor. Right.
And Taylor was the
Alright.
lineal. He was the lineal champion at 140.
Taylor's the
Should have
lineal
been
champ. Yeah, Taylor.
undisputed. He should have been undisputed because they stripped Josh Taylor of them belts. No one
Johnny
took
from the
them from him.
Hangout Spot. What it do? Yo, that's Smith Baby the first time to see the Maniac without a hat on.
Yo, he does have
What's
hair.
going
People-
on out
yo,
here?
People thought you had
Yo,
the Steve
bro.
Harvey. They thought you had the Steve Harvey. He has hair, people.
Yo, Johnny,
That's
I'm on
Papi Suave.
vacation.
Yo, you
I
telling
have-
them your name Papi Suave over there, right?
Yo, listen. They say, yo, soon as I came off the plane, they said, Cuatro Quina. I said, you damn right, nigga.
They already know.
Four corners.
There you go.
Yo,
So real quick, round 5, real quick. We just gonna let y'all know the news that we got. I knew it. We knew it. It was gonna happen. It's too soon. Those guys went to war. Usyk and Fury, everybody. December 21st, Riyadh season part 2, the rematch. Let's not forget that this fight was postponed like 2 times on us. They've been in training camp forever. Usyk said that he missed
my man says the
his
first
daughter's
time
birthday.
he's ever had.
That
My son's birth.
Family's
Father's
passings, New Year's, Chris, all that shit. He missed all these things, holidays and events with his family, training, preparing for this fight. Usyk is the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world
And number 1 pound for pound.
and number 1 pound for pound. Uno's just said it, yo. He's number 1 pound for pound. You know he's ball for ball, man. Listen, December 21st, they gonna go at it again. Round 6,
Whoa,
y'all.
round 6. Since we on undisputed, let's give it up for the ladies. Round 6 is for the 5 female undisputed champions of the 4-belt era. Let's give it up for them.
Let 'em
Follow it.
know.
Let's do that up, man. We
Drop
got
it for me. Drop it for me,
Amanda
Mo.
Serrano,
Yeah.
47 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 30 NyQuils.
30 night.
Alicia Bumgarner, 15 wins, 1 loss, 7 NyQuils.
Uh,
Katie Taylor, 23 wins, 1 loss, 6 NyQuils. Clarissa Shields, 14 wins, 0 losses, 2 NyQuils. And Sanincia Estrada, 26 wins, 0 losses, 9 NyQuils, man.
Yo. And
Shout out to the ladies, man.
let's not forget that Clarissa is 2
Two-time,
division.
2 division, yeah.
undisputed. Yeah.
So listen, the
about it.
ladies is doing the damn thing. They actually turned the heat up on the fellas
Mhm.
last year, starting off with Amanda and Katie, and ever
about to bring
since
it back.
then, it's been a wildfire.
And from those 5, we're gonna get into this week's 5
On
on
5.
5.
Maniac, let's get it. The what? Man,
oh man.
Man,
Yeah,
man.
it's
And
going
listen,
We
down.
about to
people.
talk
be on
about
the
it, so
lookout.
let's talk about it.
Let's be on the lookout for that preview video live from Mexico. It's coming. Don't worry.
coming.
Friday, I promise you. It's coming.
5 contra 5 in Saudi Arabia.
My boy gonna be running the beach sands like Rocky.
And let's not forget that. Let's not forget Bevo's still on the card because although
The main
Better BF,
And he fighting some dude too.
yeah, although
That's
Better
cool.
BF pulled out of the fight, he's still gonna fight because
I
he's been
respect that.
training.
Still
I
staying
respect that.
active.
I respect that.
let's show props to that.
Fellas, 5-on-5 this weekend. Mo, we're gonna start with you because 2 out those 5 is heavyweight championship boxing. You know what I'm saying? So Queensberry Promotions against Matchroom Boxing, Turkey Al Sheikh. Shout out to your excellency. You
Excellency.
heard
Yeah.
Shout out.
Saudi
Excellency.
Arabia and Riyadh season. They doing the damn thing.
His name, the Game Changer.
The game changer.
The
You know what I'm
game
saying? He said that we gonna put this together. It's here. We got a tremendous card. Willie Hutchinson, Craig Richardson, Ray Ford, Nick Ball, Deontay Wilder, Big Bang Zang. Come on, talk to me, Mo. What's gonna happen this weekend?
Oh man, as far as
You
the heavy-
excited?
I'm excited about the whole card. I can't wait. It's 2 of the top promotion companies in Europe going at it, and it's the young,
These 2 top joints.
the young bull Eddie versus the OG Frank.
They got history though.
Listen,
'Cause
yeah.
Eddie Pops used to.
Eddie Pops
Yeah,
is
Yeah,
real
man,
man.
it's a long lineage.
Barry,
They had beef.
shout out to Barry
Lineage.
Hearns,
Turkey,
man.
yo, the
Man.
Prince is ending long time
Listen.
family
He
beefs.
doing.
Yeah.
His team is digging up.
They
the
haven't
real
spoken in
research.
like 10 years, these 2.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm excited about the fight. I'm excited about the fights.
Yeah.
As far as the heavyweight, the 2 fights going, I got the boys.
Philip Herkovich versus
Dubois.
Daniel Dubois.
I mean, I got the boy
Triple
pulling that fight
Ds.
off. And,
the Diamond
and
versus Herb.
and then the next one, man, is 2 of my guys, man. I still call him the young black king against the Chinese the Chinese killer, man. And I'm in the 50-50 because we got Big Bang Zing versus Wilder. And I go with both teams, man. Shout out to Tommy.
Shout out to Tommy Lane. Tommy Lane, what up?
Tommy Lane, Team
Lane.
Lane.
Shout out to Tommy and Terry Lanes. I
Yes,
know you
yes.
guys are over there. That's Team Big Bang Zang. And man, listen, 50-50 on this one, man.
Okay.
I'm 50-50. I just
on,
want to see a good fight. That's what it comes down to. I just want to see a good fight, a competitive fight. I don't want to see Zhang just sit there and lay down, and I don't want to see Wilder be on his
No, they
kumbaya.
won't. These guys
I
don't.
want
These
them
guys
to both
don't do that.
bring the best out of each other and may the best heavyweight win.
Big Bang don't say down. He don't lay no. And I'm wondering, can Beyonce?
And
Lay him
neither one of
down.
each other got to
Sounds
sleep on each other because we do know that even though Zhang is older, he got that short pop because he did it when he fought Parker.
His
He
fucking
just
1-inch
he
punch.
just gasses out.
Bruce Lee taught
But then
them that.
Wilder, he still got that.
Put him down twice.
Yeah, still got that bomb squad in him. But does he have the heart? So it's like, what we gonna see? So I'm excited about these 2 fights, man.
James, 5-on-5. It's going down.
We
They
already
mixing it up.
It's the Bronze
Yeah.
Bomber!
It's the Bronze Bomber! You know who I'm going with, man. But before I get to that, that's the fight that I really want to see. But
Okay.
I'm actually interested to see how up and coming fighters look at this style of a matchup. Does this now influence? Are you going with Bad Boy or are you going with Death Row?
Oh, I like
I
that.
want to see how this.
I think at
changes
this
for
point,
the
everybody's
ones that are
going Death
coming
Row.
up next.
Somebody
because-
on your videos.
Right, do you want the guy?
Everybody going with Suge now, son. Yeah, it's
I heard
fucked
that.
up. It's not the B.I.G. in them, though.
So, with that said, if I'm an up and coming fighter and I'm looking at both companies, this might influence who I would want to do business with. So
Oh.
I think that this is really going to change how people start looking at promotional companies because let's say one of them goes 5-0. Does that tarnish the reputation of just the company?
Sweep for the promotions?
Like, what does that look like for you? How do you bounce back from that? If
James,
that's my promotional company. We go 0-5. I gotta, somebody's first of all, somebody's out here.
Don't think he just
Oh.
behind the
Somebody's
lens,
out here.
people.
And you see what Bob
He be on
Bob's got in the ring. Bob looking like after 0-3. Bob lost 3 different
Yo.
events.
Bob was like,
Don't
Bob was
lose
in there
4. Don't
looking
lose 5 in
3 in
the
2
same
weeks.
5 in the same night. Oh man, we got
Oh.
that Suicide Watch. We gotta watch these promoters,
Yo,
man.
Eddie was a
We
little
gotta
closer.
definitely watch
Bob
this
looked like
promoter.
he was about to give him the backhand, like.
Yo, James,
Yes,
that
sir.
you say that, and how you look at promoters and what promotional company you want to do business with.
Right.
Deontay Wilder is not a matchroom boxing fighter. He's a free agent who Eddie gave him a call and said, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? You want to come play with us today?"
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'm in there. And you don't play boxing. You know what I'm saying?"
Right.
He said, "I'll pull up, no problem,
Eddie's
man.
the
Sign the
team
check.
captain, too.
I got a
Hey.
check for you. You down to come through and knock off Bing bang zang-a-lang, no more pause.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Money talks.
Deontay's on the floor. Deontay's in the ring.
Listen, 97% knockout rate. Call it what you want. I understand. We seen him against
97,
Fury.
97.
And
Hot
that was our
97.
last kind of like take on what we think Wilder is, but let's not get it twisted. 43 fights, 42 knockouts.
Let's go.
Let's talk about it.
Talk about it.
Let's
Holy-
talk about it.
Oh man, and only lost to Fury, and that lost to Parker. That was like, hold on, it's Maniac, 5
I'm
on
sorry,
5.
46 fights, 42 knockouts.
Listen,
Maniac.
First of all, James, that was a good assessment right there, right? Based on the companies, and I think that 5 on 5, that should be the norm in boxing. Stuff like that should be the norm. We should be getting that on a regular basis.
We will.
Well,
We will.
Yo,
The game
you
changer.
jumping into the next topics, Dan. You ain't even here. I see
Oh.
you. I see you.
He said,
You got your Miss
He said,
Cleo hat on.
I checked the chat.
He read the future.
Listen,
He got the lineup.
the fitted is off. I'm different right now. I'm in a different
Poppy,
element.
yo, Johnny said they're gonna start calling you Poppy Shampoo out there.
Yo, and Uno, I heard that. When James said, you want to be with Bad Boy or Death Row, you said, right about now, I think we all gonna be Death Row. I
Yeah,
heard that.
yeah, man. I
But
don't know if
listen-
nobody want to be a bad boy right now, man.
Let's talk about it. Deontay Wilder versus Big Bang Jangalang Zang Pling Plang Plang. Y'all better stop playing with my man. Both of them. They both my mans. The problem with Wilder is
Both, yeah.
this. What he did in his last fight, bro, was mind blowing. Because he fought on his back foot the whole fight and didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to set up that right hand. It was just an atrocious performance by Wilder. Right?
Great vocabulary.
Now,
He been hanging out with T.I.
Mhm.
now we're gonna let him do pass. Big Bang Chicka Lang Zang Zang. His problem is, bro, he's always fighting on 3 bars, not on 5 bars. So by the time we're in the 9th round, the dude is done. He's done. He gassed out. He should have been Joyce. He dropped him twice. He was doing good. He gassed out. He gave that fight away. So this is going to be the most interesting fight on paper because we don't know what we're going to get from both of these fighters. But we know we're going to get a hell of a fight because there's a lot at stake, right? If Wilder wins this fight and doesn't get any injuries, suffer any injuries, guess what? He's going to fight the other up-and-coming American fighter on August 3rd. Then, if Jang wins, right, that puts him right back up there. He might run it back with Joyce. Who knows? But we will see, right? I mean, Parker, excuse me, not Joyce. Parker. So we'll see with that. Now, Herkovich and Dubois, that's interesting because
That's a fucking fight right there.
just like Jang, Dubois is another one that got problem with stamina, right?
Yeah.
And he tends to kind of gas out, but he could punch, bro.
Yeah.
His power carries. His power carries through the whole fight. So if Herkovich could stay away from that right hand, then I see him outboxing Dubois to a
Body
decision.
work.
But it's gonna be both those heavyweight fights, guys. I expect nothing but action. Rambo 2, nothing but action, baby.
Rambo too.
Yo, so I mean, we mixing it up here. That's 6, 7, round 6 and 7. We mostly chopping it up in that form. Uno,
Yeah.
5 on 5, and also tell me which fight it is that intrigues you the most.
I mean, it gotta be Bomb Squad, man, just for what it means. Because these two dudes are like at the last hurrahs, basically. You know what I mean?
Zang-a-lang
you know, they both older. They both older.
He lost to Herkovich
Yeah.
and Parker now.
And at the end of the day, they're getting older.
Right.
And they both said it too, though. You know, they said in the interviews, like, you know, this is one of those fights that's career defining
That's
for them.
there you
You know what I
go.
mean? In the sense of now they're fighting to get back. Before they were fighting from top of the
was
mountain.
at the
Now they're
top
trying
of
to
it.
get to come back up there. You know what I mean? So it's harder,
Especially Deontay.
Deontay being that, you know, he's a 10-time defending champ.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's hard for that fight not to be the fight that you most intrigued in. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, it's still because there's a lot of fights we still want to see at heavyweight with Deontay. We want to see that Joshua fight still. You won't mind seeing him against Usyk. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Not saying taking anything against away from Big Bang. You know what I mean? But just the thought of seeing this dude possibly regain that one hit, that status where it can't be too much different from when he was. I don't understand how he can't set it up no more. You know, I don't understand where it just disappeared to. Not the power, but the setup.
I could tell you, it's one person.
Oh yeah,
the bald head beanie, Malik Scott.
Malik Scott.
I'm sorry, it's just. He's been the kryptonite for Wilder's game, and let's just be.
And I think it goes hand in hand with Wilder too, though, man. Like Wilder, the kumbaya and all that.
It went from you being my punch dummy and sparring to you being my coach to us building a brotherhood, which is cool and a good friendship. And it's like that hunger got taken away from him. That sense of who you really was. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I don't think
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's Malik Scott. I mean,
I think
Malik, Deontay, and Deontay made like 70 mil in that trilogy with Fury.
Right. Okay.
I think that has the kumbaya. You know what I'm saying?
Grew his hair out, went to the motherland, got tribal.
10 defenses of the heavyweight championship.
He did his work. He
was champion for a minute.
Absolutely.
And he put him and Fury's trilogy.
About 5 or 6 of them knockouts live.
Yeah. A lot of those shits was first rounders.
Yeah.
Deontay put on, and he got rich too.
Yeah.
You know, he got rich and more money, more problems because that trilogy with Fury was ugly. It was ugly all around the board. Like, you know, the suit, somebody spiked my drink.
That suit was crazy. He looked like he was gonna pass out.
It was a lot of things.
It was a lot of things, but nevertheless, Deontay Wilder has to bounce back. He still box office every time in the ring. Mo, like you said, 97. James, like you said, 97%, 42 knockouts and 43 victories. Man, come on now. You can't take away. I don't care what they say. I don't care what y'all say. And just if I know you watching, I don't care what you say. Deontay is that ninja, dog.
Shout out to the Boxing Source. Hit that like. I'm gonna tell you something.
Boxing Source, what it do?
The fight that I'm interested in seeing the whole is actually one fight I really want to see just because of the status of the two fights.
Tell them to fight. Tell them to fight. Tell them
the little guys, the little scrappers. Nick Ball versus Ray Ford, man. Nick Ball versus Ray Ford, man. That fight is gonna be like Maniac say. Even though they're not Mexican, they both gonna be going downhill, no breaks. Because Nick Ball is not straight off the gate. He's not playing with it. He's not playing with it. And Ford is really gonna be tested in this fight, like he was in the last one. He's a champ, and they coming to take his strap, and he gonna have to get that.
It's the only
Jersey grit in him.
Only official title match on the card aside from Bivol defending his WBA title.
Right.
So WBA, where that? Show. There we go. WBA is on the line Saturday night.
You know what's the sleeper fight? Watch out, tune out for that Ammo Williams.
Ammo
got the OJ Simpson gloves on in the press conferences now.
Ammo's on a big stage.
Yeah. He said
Ammo's on a big stage.
He's not playing.
Maniac, what fight interests you the most, man?
Now, you know, honestly, man, there's not like one that I say this one, right? I think they all have big implications on a lot of these fights, right? Because like we mentioned, Wilder loses here, he loses that, it might be over for him. But we know that it's something like, nah, bro, you're not done yet. Wilder ain't done because we know that right hand is the scariest thing. Was the scariest thing since COVID. You know what I'm saying? Because that joint, it was crazy, man. But I would say, right, if I had to pick, I would say Nick Ball and Ray Savage. And the reason why is that one is that these are two young fighters in the heart of their prime, right? And Ray is already running it back. He was just he won that in Verona in
too.
March,
Mhm.
right? So what we have
February. February, you was
March.
in
March.
March?
Was it March?
February, March.
was in Verona.
You was in Verona watching that
I
fight.
was there. So he's already running it back. But the reason is that remember why he said, fellas, the
And
126.
remember, Nick Ball just fought
Ray Vargas.
Ray Vargas.
Ray
They
Vargas.
both running it right back.
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna say, man. We know that Ray Savage has dog in him. He a certified pit bull. He a blue nose. You know what I'm saying? He ain't there. He's ready. Nick Ball, he's not your typical European fighter that like to box, that like to play with their
He's a
food.
UK straight.
Yeah, he comes.
He a UK straight. He ain't
He
eating.
just right out the barrel, bang! They shoot him out, and he goes straight, and he dare to take your head off. So these dudes are gonna fight, bro. This ain't gonna be pity pat patty fight. This is gonna be fight on the corner. Nah, homie, you owe me from that last pack kind of fight. So I'm expecting this fight to be the fight of the night. This one. Ray Ford,
But-
aka Ray Savage, Brick City, stand up. You better go over there and cook his ass because you need to stay with that strap because we need that over here in the tri-state. You heard? But that's the fight.
Camden, New Jersey. Yo, the boxing source says Ray Ford looks like he's trying hard to make 126.
Yeah, and if he does,
Dang.
fellas, it's gonna be bad for him. If that's the case.
We gonna find out. James.
Quick question. So let's just say hypothetically, one company gets swept, right?
Yeah.
And does that now, let's say they want to run it back, and you're the face of this company. Do you say, sure, we could run it back because it did great numbers, or do you be like, no, you got to go prove yourself, fight another company before you come see us?
Niggas talk that shit. But
Now listen,
they
James.
can run it right back. They can run it right back because I got 5 more fighters in my company. You know what I'm saying?
There
I
you
got
go.
10 more, 20 more, 30 more fighters over here. Bring another 5.
There you
Whoever
go.
wants to step back in, step back in.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I would say
Yeah.
if I got 30 fighters and you got 30 fighters,
We getting the best of the
you
best.
swept that first. Okay, let's run it back. I got 5 more. You know what I'm saying? Male and female.
Mm.
Male and female.
Now that'll be interesting next.
Real quick, fellas. Round 8, and to close this out and keep it moving down the line. Who wins? Matchroom, Maniac. Who wins? Matchroom or Queensberry? Who you picking? Who wins Saturday night? Matchroom or Queensberry? I don't care if it's 3-2, 4-1, or a clean sweep. Who
4-1.
wins? Matchroom or Queensberry?
It's either gonna be 4-1 Matchroom or at worst 3-2 Matchroom.
Matchroom Boxing is the pick for Maniac.
Yeah.
Uno, who wins? Matchroom or Queensberry?
Team Bomb Squad. Team,
Team
Bomb Squad, man.
Bomb
Matchroom.
Squad. Matchroom. Eddie, that's 2 of us. I'm Team Matchroom Boxing. Y'all know the Zone Boxing. Shout out to them as well.
Excuse me.
What happened? Oh,
No,
Drinking, burning, eating. You already know how it goes. Y'all know what it is and who it is.
Huh?
Matchroom Boxing. Ray Ford for the knockout, fellas. Put the bet for Ray Ford for the knockout. Deontay Wilder for the knockout. And Ammo Williams, that's my guy. He's coming up as well. I've been watching Ammo for a minute. Bo, I feel you on that. I got Ammo Williams in that fight as well. I got her. Oh, man. I don't know. Herkovich and Dubois is tough because Dubois is back on his shit. You know what I'm saying? He beat Big Baby Miller ass up. And a lot of people saying that,
That Usyk.
yes,
Yeah.
controversial.
controversial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It was
a little
low. It was low, y'all, because it was low. And Willie Hutchinson and Craig Richardson, toss up for me. I know more of Craig Richardson than I know of Willie Hutchinson.
Yeah.
So, but that fight is a toss up for me. That's the opener. You know what I'm saying? Ray Ford, and I hope he gets the knockout win over Nick Ball. Honestly, Camden, New Jersey, stand up. Mo, Matchroom, Queensberry.
I got it like Maniac. I got it either 3-2 or 4-1. The one that's the toss up for me is that Hitchison and Craig fight. That's the
Willie
one I'm
Hutchison
not too sure.
and Craig Richardson.
I'm not too sure about that, but if it comes down to it, I got Dubois winning, I got Ammo winning, I got Ford winning, and I got the 50-50. So that's why I'm at a 3-2.
Ammo's in a good fight. I forget dude's name that he's fighting too.
It's a 50-50 for me. So
Jay, Queensberry Matchroom. I think I know your answer.
I mean, of course, I'm gonna make a controversial take.
okay.
I'm gonna say a sweep by Matchroom,
Mm.
and if it's not a sweep, it'll be because Big Bang Zang and Deontay ending the draw.
Ooh.
Because I can see that happening.
I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
That'll be interesting.
No, it's crazy that you
That
say
can
that
happen.
because I haven't thought, honestly, it hasn't
Didn't think
crossed my
about
mind
that.
that anything goes to a draw. You know what I'm saying? It hasn't crossed my mind that any fight goes to a draw, but it could.
that one
I
possibly.
think
Yeah,
if it
that's
goes
one of
one,
the outcomes.
it'll be a
That could
draw.
possibly be one.
I think either a fighter's gonna win by knockout, or if it goes to the card, it's gonna end up in a draw.
Imagine a 5-on-5 where all 5 fights are a draw. Some shit like that would be crazy, right?
You're not feeling that.
Yo,
You're not feeling that shit. Get that shit out of
Yo,
here.
hey,
Get that shit out of here. If that shit happen, that could keep both promotions, man.
Hey,
You don't want that
hey,
shit, man. Word
How
up,
much-
man.
how much $20 on FanDuel would get you if all
Get
four,
you that.
all 5
Yo,
fights be a
That's
draw?
a fact. I was just thinking that.
That'd be crazy.
So the next round, real quick, to jump on that,
Go in there, Bo.
could this be the beginning of the new trend for us seeing more 5-on-5 promotion companies? And if so, who do we want to see next in the next 5-on-5? What company?
Next up, James was just asking what happens if somebody gets swept. What happens if it's 4-1? What happens? Did this company diminish? Are y'all ain't shit no more? No, they got more fighters, and other companies got more fighters because we got Matchroom Boxing, we got Golden Boy Boxing, we got Top Rank Boxing, PBC. I don't care what y'all saying about Uncle
PBC.
Al and Floyd and that they falling apart and it's
They still
over.
got fighters.
They still got.
They got a
plenty
shitload of
fighters.
fighters.
They got all the rest of fighters, man.
And you still
They got
got
all the
you got
rest of them.
Queensberry. So
Let's get it
who
on.
do we want to see next? Starting with James. What next? What company you want to see next in the 5-on-5?
I want to go Top Rank and Golden Boy.
Mm.
I think that'll be. I don't know. I don't know
That's-
how
that's-
I was. Which fighters I would
Ah,
pick for each
you heard
team.
it, guess.
Oscar versus
Papa.
I think
Yo.
that'll be. They can set up something nice. They can definitely
Okay.
set up something nice.
Okay.
Jay, you say
That's a
that,
good one.
and word is that Alice Sheik wants that
That's
next,
the next one.
right? He
Yo,
wants.
just hire us,
No.
bro.
Mhm.
Just
Yo,
hire
this-
us. It's not,
Excellency.
At this point, it's not that difficult. We
Excellency,
got you. We
holla
got
at
your
us.
best
Just
interest,
one
bro.
phone
Holla at
call.
us, man.
Come on, man.
You know, De La Hoya says that he's Canelo's daddy, but if that's the case, we know who's his daddy.
Bob.
The Bob
Mm.
father.
And he loves him some Bob. He can't get enough of Bob.
Oh no, listen. He says every time he be like, "Hey, because you know, I learned this promotion
Bob
from
put him
the
on.
legend,
Yes.
my mentor."
Bob put him
Bob.
on. And De La Hoya will be so hyped up to go against him.
Ex
Man.
De La Hoya impression is on the
Yeah,
money.
that's my guy,
On the
man.
money.
He knows it, man.
Dale, that's my guy. I like that, James.
Yeah,
I like
I like
that,
him.
and I'm with that as well,
I agree with
especially
that.
with the fact that Oscar has been hot. Oscar
Mhm.
has been hot to start the year. I mean, we're going into the month of June now, so almost done with the first half of the year, and Golden Boy has been smoking. Bob has been getting hit up.
Yeah, and that,
You
you
know
know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying?
Hold on.
So we
Hold on, let me rethink.
Wait.
Yo, because I think now, see, because I think Bob's gonna be like, nah, fuck that. He gonna need to team up with De La Hoya. You know what I mean? Like, yo, hey, son, send me this guy and that guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I bring him over.
Oh.
Yeah, because Bob right now, he's on a losing streak.
But he got one up on Oscar with Sinisa Estrada.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Undisputed
you do.
champion.
Over Yocasta Valle.
You do. But you see what's going on. You ain't never seen Bob like that.
I ain't never seen him that
You
bad.
ain't never seen Bob
We gonna
like
get
that.
Shakur and William Cepeda. I
Shakur
mean,
got to do his thing.
that's probably the main event.
What we got next?
Mo,
Next
Mo,
one.
Mo. Hold on, Mo.
What?
Wait. Who do you want to see next?
I like that card. I like Top Rank versus Golden Boy. But if that can't happen, let's get Top Rank versus PBC.
Ooh,
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's bring
Let's let them
out
fighters
again.
loose,
Let's
man.
bring out of that
male and female fighters.
I would love it. Mix it up because they both got champions in those promotion companies.
You could at least have one.
You can have one.
You could at least have one out of
You can at
5.
least have one. But I think that'll be a good one too. Either way, you can't lose on either one of those promotional fights.
Uno.
No, I agree. I mean, right now, the way it's going, it should be Bob and Oscar next. You know what I'm saying? The PBC shit is up in the air. We don't really know. I hope Allen and them get it together, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope they get it together.
They will.
Because they holding so many fighters hostage over there. There's a lot of fighters over there. But yeah, Oscar and Bob next would make the most sense.
Yeah, definitely.
It'll make the most sense.
Maniac.
Listen, it makes the most sense, but the 5-on-5 that need to happen because of the history they have. PBC and Golden Boy. Let's do it.
PBC and Golden Boy.
Let's do it because of the history. Why PBC did to Oscar, took all his fighters. Let's do it. You know how you solve this in the ring. Let's do it. I'm telling you. But listen, we win either way. Look, the bottom line is this. We should be getting these on a normal basis, guys. It shouldn't be like, oh my God, look, a 5-on-5. That should be normal in boxing. Like, okay, yeah, we know this.
And
this
it don't
is what
always have to be the
happens.
top fighters.
You're
And-
up
It
and
don't always have to
comers,
be the top
everything.
fighters.
Exactly, and that's the point. And that's the point, Uno, that we don't need to get all they top. Give me your middle tier fighters that are hungry, and put them 5 against their 5. That their 5 on
Gatekeeper
the
against
same
my
level.
gatekeeper,
Word
bro.
up.
Word up. Yeah.
Because every company got a gatekeeper that they be running
at
through.
least one gatekeeper on the card.
That's
man.
the boldest
Oh,
matchup of the
yo,
night,
listen.
yo.
Give me your
If it's a draw.
5-on-5 gatekeeper, your gatekeeper card. Yeah, how about that one?
A gatekeeper card.
Yo, the boxing source says he wants to see Matchroom versus Golden Boy. Johnny says, you about to go night, Quill Ninja.
Yo, he not. Listen, wifey next to me, she's mad because I'm
Be
blind.
careful eating them carnitas out there, bro. Don't.
Yo, listen, we got here, bro. The drink, I had this Hennessy slushy, bro. That shit gave me night quill. I was like,
And that, with that heat, hit him.
And yo,
That
the
heat
heat-
hit him.
this heat is no joke, bro. This shit is Saudi Arabia heat out here, bro. This shit
Nah,
is,
don't say that. You don't want to see Saudi
It's
Arabia.
100.
Oh, we going to Saudi. We
That's
going to
a
see
whole
that
different-
Saudi heat.
They
you
produce their own heat. They got their own sun.
Produce their
They got their own sun. They working on it right now. You know what I mean? Their own solar system, all of that shit. You know what I mean? They want no parts of the rest of the world.
Leave that alone. Leave that alone.
yo,
different.
Yeah, they hit the
That's what
button.
you call
bang, all right.
They
different.
gotta, yeah.
Buck 20. Put a buck 20 up there.
Yo, real quick, fellas,
Alright.
moving on to the next one. Ryan Garcia's test came back. The B sample came back that is still positive for this ostrich joint, Ostrazine. Ryan, this story is crazy. It's been crazy leading up to the fight, and then him just pulling the fucking.
You're not letting it go.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Ryan
The
Garcia's
hair samples
story
came back
just stays
positive,
crazy.
negative.
No, he says he did hair follicles as well.
Coming back
And
negative.
it came back negative. Quick thoughts on it. I don't know what to believe with this fucking
man.
Hollywood story right here. This shit is selling well like a motherfucker.
You know
Though.
what's crazy?
What's
Can I ask a
gonna
question?
happen with Ryan?
Can I ask a question? All of this, right? How much did he rehydrate to? Did anybody even bring up the weight they came into the ring with? I don't want to hear this shit, man. The man didn't rehydrate. No, yo, Haney was 165 against
Against
Cole
Ryan.
Grace, against Cole Grace.
Against Regis.
And against Ryan.
So yeah, about the
And
same.
they went up to
So
second
what?
in the world.
So Ryan ain't going at 200. What are we talking about
No
here?
heavyweight.
And he didn't brutally knock this dude out.
I'm
Yeah,
shocked.
So I'm not jacking that shit, but I'm not jacking none of that shit. I'm not jacking.
What they
And
said?
you seen the shit with Mosley?
Yeah.
Mosley got an interview too, talking about the head of the whatever.
Conti
Yeah,
smack,
he's a
nobody
dirty.
jacking.
Listen, man. Listen, man.
Let's
Can't
talk
trust
about
him.
it.
Can't trust the dude.
Maniac.
Can't
Let's
trust the
I
dude
was,
because he's.
I was about to say that. I'm glad you
Yeah,
brought that
yeah.
up.
He's done this
Man,
before.
oh, man.
He's done this before. He's gotten the bag.
But only not
You
only
feel me?
that, he did it
Yeah.
with when Canelo popped.
I'm not.
And then
I'm
when
not.
Canelo popped,
I'm
and
not
he was
jacking
like,
it. I'm
"Oh,
not
I don't
jacking
believe him." He said the only thing I believe is when the hair sample came back. When the hair sample came back, oh, maybe Canelo didn't do
Yeah,
that.
I don't know,
So
man.
Ryan
I
hair
don't know.
sample came back negative.
Yeah,
And
they
now
still
y'all
going to
still
the other
saying,
shit.
Come
Now they
on,
going to the
bro.
other shit.
You
Nah,
can't
we
go
good.
back on your word now.
Yeah,
You
we
can't
good
go
on
back
that.
on the.
At the end of the day, man, we didn't get to worry about leading up to the fight. We had to worry about the fight.
That's
And
what I'm
we still
saying.
worrying
that
about this shit,
story
man. Yo,
just
move
fucking
on,
It's
man.
like
stays-
1.5.
Move
for
on.
the
Hey,
three-
But
for
it's
the
not
3
Ryan.
pounds.
It's them.
No,
It's
no,
them.
you got
Ryan is living
1.
his life. He got
Hold
hit
on,
track.
hold
He got platinum
on.
track.
James, your thought on this situation?
Platinum
I
tracks.
mean, I feel like it's super unfortunate for Ryan Garcia because he came up with this brilliant master plan, fooled the whole world, came up millions and millions of dollars, and actually did everything what he thought was legal.
Bless. Highly
he tried to,
favored.
he
Bless.
even dropped the
Highly
record.
favored.
Performing
Yes.
at concerts.
So that was the performance of the year, in my opinion. Just the whole setup to the knockdown to the performance, and for
Some Machiavelli shit.
yeah,
huh?
but
Yeah,
then
he
now
did
for him
that.
to be
He put
treated
that
like
together.
this, you know, I just feel like
Illuminati.
it's
Illuminati.
tainting almost everything, all the hard work that he put in. I don't think he deserves that.
Yeah.
He can't even probably spell the shit that they caught him with.
Yeah, I
So-
sure can't pronounce the
Right,
shit.
I could barely say it.
So
No,
we
I've
not
been
jacking
hearing it
We
enough
not
to be able
jacking
to
over here in the
pronounce it.
four corners, man. We ain't
Yeah,
jacking.
that's not
I'm
cool.
not
Y'all need
jacking
more
this
people,
shit.
man. Y'all need more
Well,
people.
We don't
Listen.
believe you. You need more people. Four corners.
listen,
We here to
X,
change the game on YouTube.
X. Did
Talk
you
to me.
see? Did you see the documentary I sent you?
Yes, I did.
Send
Yes, I
it.
did.
Send it to the team, guys. Listen,
Okay.
I'm not gonna get this documentary breaks down this whole Ryan and Haney stuff to a science with facts.
Mm.
And I'm not into y'all know I'm not into this conspiracy and all that. I really don't
Yeah.
care. But I want y'all
Yeah,
to see
proof.
that because I don't like the way the Haneys are going about this. They on some
Yeah.
real
They
salty
leaning on it.
Mm,
They leaning
No.
on that.
and remember Haney's brother, April 23rd, 3 days after the
3
fight,
days later.
he said he was on the mat, he was praying, right? They're Muslim. He mentioned Allah. He said, Allah told me, I'm quoting him, that,
Yeah, I saw that.
that Ryan is going to test positive. Nah. Come on,
Got
bro. Make
you,
it.
Johnny. We
Listen.
got you. We're going to send that to you.
Yes, I'm going to send it to you, Johnny. I'm just saying, guys, watch this documentary, and after you
Yeah,
see
it
it, you
was
give
good.
your own
It really
assessment.
was. It was a goodie.
I'm gonna check it.
It was a goodie.
I'm not
Yo.
gonna lie, this
Yeah.
gives credence for a rematch.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I think
but Haney don't
if
want
it
it.
does happen, then now Ryan doesn't hold back and show mercy that he showed in the last fight.
Showed him mercy.
He
That's
showed a
what he
lot
did.
of mercy.
Great
man.
He did, dog.
He said,
what
"Yo, you
happened?
blessed and highly favored,
He
man."
told, he told,
He
Bill,
told him in the
Bill,
ring.
I'm going to give you 3 chances
Come
to
on,
stop the
man.
fight.
And he did.
The
He
one
did.
thing I don't like is what happened is now you got Bill Haney. He went on It Is What It Is with Cam and Mace. He's on a whole tour about this.
Bill Haney is
It's
social.
like, come on, bro.
He's social media A1, Ninja.
Yeah,
Like, he got it locked,
And
man.
now
Like,
you like you're,
so Ryan, so is
he's
Ryan.
crying. He's crying about it. He's trying to build the narrative big about it, and nobody's really responding the way he wants. So he's just.
It's
feel
because nobody really gives a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Ninja's not
Right.
really jacking it, you know. But Bill has to push that narrative. His son's still champion. You know what I'm saying? Like he took an ass whooping, man, and he's
He
still
can't face
standing.
that.
Let's go.
He
Let's
can't
get back
face
out
that.
here and fight because Turkey Al-Sheikh got paper for everybody, Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all trying to pull
Enough
this.
of this.
Yeah,
man.
enough
We
of
done
that,
talking
man.
about
Next
y'all.
Yo,
round.
next round.
Next round.
Order in the code on that shit. Here we go to the next round, but we got some more bullshit to talk about because lately the IBF, the International Boxing Federation, has been on Clarence, the no duck zone. IBF boxing is on the no hold up zone, Ninja. We're not holding our title.
Right.
We're gonna put the next champ in there. The next one ranked up is gonna fight for the title. And guess what? They did it to Charlo, remember? They did it to Charlo. They did it to motherfucking Errol Spence. Terrence Crawford, right? and now they doing it to pound for pound, one of the best, Canelo and Usyk, bro.
Well, he just saved himself. Usyk got the pass. He could move on. He don't
Usyk
have
put in
to-
for that. He signed up and slip went in.
He got to prove. He
got-
ain't his right not getting. They not snatching his belt.
They said they gonna wait till December
They gonna wait.
21st.
They ain't they realized the bag that was at stake, and they
But
nah, we ain't pulling that.
yo, the IBF is not hesitating to make their next champion and get their next sanctioning fee, because when it comes to these big dogs, right? The Crawfords, the Canelos, the Usyks, they pick their dates. They fight certain times of the year when these guys could be sanctioning other fighters and other fights and getting their title. I mean, listen, I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but Canelo is looking to be undisputed no more because they're forcing him to negotiate a
The
deal
mandatory.
with the IBF mandatory. I forgot the dude's name.
Sully.
William Scully. William Scully. Willis Scully.
Sully.
Yo, maniac, you fell asleep on us? Don't fall asleep on us yet, bro.
No, man, that Henny slushy kicked in.
Canelo.
Yo.
You about to get the
Yo,
night
once
now.
he fall asleep, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Canelo's about to be undisputed no more. Are you in agreement, guys, with the way that the IBF has been moving as of lately? Let's just give credit that they are not being nice to no one. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
They're not giving anybody
Well, you know
passes.
what? I'm just gonna start off. It's about time, because Canelo was at that sanctuary for a while, would not get touched for them belts. He was going 2 years, 3 years untouched. Like, yo, is it ever gonna happen to him? But at the same time, you know what? What else he got to prove? What he's like, yo, I don't need the belts. First of all, it's expensive. Being undisputed, you know, those sanctioning fees cost a lot, 2 to 3% per belt. You know what I'm saying? So listen, if that's what he want to do, I don't blame him, man. Keep more money in your pocket. That's one less stress you got to worry about. And let these up and comers, like Maniac say, these guys that's the middle tier or the number 1, number 2,
Make some new
the top,
champions,
the
some
top 3,
contenders.
the top 3, top 4, top 5. Let them duke it out and see who's gonna be 1 versus 2 in that weight class to fight for that vacant belt. And let's get that,
You know
man.
why? Because not only can you do these 5-on-5s for these promotions, what happened to the belts?
Right.
You know what I mean? When we used to do that, the best super middleweights, the super sixes, and da. It's like, all right, instead of just, you know what I mean, put them shits up whenever undisputed vacates or whatever.
Boom.
All
Let's
right,
go.
boom.
Championship title on
Y'all
our
fall
5-on-5.
right here. Y'all fall
Yeah.
right here. Bang, bang,
Let's get
bang,
it
bang.
going.
Let's get it going.
Build it
You know what
up.
I'm saying? See how
Make
that go.
boxing.
There's a lot of different things they could do. You know what I mean? So
You
I
could
agree
get
with
4
it.
new champions
I
in
agree
one
with
night,
it.
and Canelo could pick who he wants to fight next.
Especially
That's
when
gonna
it's
be
at that
crazy.
level.
Go get
When
his
when
titles
you
right back
when you the
from everybody.
Hems, when you
The
the Hems,
Hems.
when you the Crawfords, the Canelos, and the used like y'all don't like what Floyd used to do. Win the belt, take the belt back. You know what I'm saying? At this point in your career, the belt, once y'all got it already, it's already on the history books.
Right.
But
You know what I mean?
The
Not
funny
losing
part
nothing.
about it, we see this happening now. It's been happening for about the last year. With these undisputed, you get them, you get these titles, and then you get up there. And then everybody was giving him,
Drinking too much beer.
everybody was giving him from Baltimore a lot of hassle. Why you don't fight for these belts? Bro, this is why. Why do I need to fight for these titles and get these belts? Because y'all make it unappealing for me to even want to go and do this. If I can get this big bag and without having to go through all the hassle and keep my money for that sanctioning fee in my pocket, I'm gonna do that. It's a
Exactly.
no-brainer.
Exactly.
It's a
like,
no-brainer.
and that's why, but not for nothing, it still means something to fight for the belts. But holding
Right.
on to them is
Yeah.
a different thing. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get the victory in that fight,
Do like-
Usyk is undisputed champion.
That's it.
That's at heavyweight.
Mhm.
So now if he doesn't move on undisputed, doesn't mean he wasn't.
Right.
Whoever he was. You know what I'm saying? So in that level as a fighter, I don't think it appeals to them as much. When you
Right.
coming up and you win that belt
Yeah.
is your leverage.
That's
Mhm.
it.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna get you the bag. You know what I mean? But with them at their status,
I agree.
I
my
mean,
brother.
you know,
So
I
then,
agree.
what does a belt do for a fighter?
that's what I mean.
Like you
That's
said,
it-
like,
like like I was saying for
Mhm.
unlike Tank or certain fighters, Ryan, you don't need the belt as leverage, right? But the belt is a form of you bringing something to the table now. Now you could negotiate from a different standpoint in the business. You know what I'm
But
saying?
don't you think like that doesn't that hurt their legacy in the long run? Like
What?
when you're talking about comparing, now you're gonna start trying to talk about comparing eras. Like if is Tank good as fighter as let's say Sugar Ray Leonard,
Mhm.
right? Like now when you get into those conversations, doesn't like the length of the time that you had those belts and you were at the top mean something at that point?
I mean, of
It
course it
does,
does.
but
But
it
when the
does.
business changes,
It does, but here's also the other thing. It puts you in a whole different realm because, like he was saying, like a Sugar Ray, back in that time, those
Right.
guys had to get them straps to be the guys to get paid the top tier. Now, if I can take a blueprint and I don't have to be the guy with all the straps
Right.
and still be that guy and making
It wasn't
crazy
that many
amount-
straps back
and
then.
making a crazy amount of money, I'm in my lane. I don't have to go crazy. So I think like now with the transition away as boxing is looking with the, like you said, the hymns, those elite guys, it's a different format and setup compared to those guys back in the back in
because
that
I don't think
time.
they was going many
Yeah,
people
Boxing
going for
Source said-
undisputed back then like that neither. And,
Yeah.
and remember the prestige of the belts, like
two belts
WBC.
back
The
then.
WBC
I'm saying
belt
if
was
you had that green strap,
It
you
was
want that
it.
green strap, and I'm good with that. Like,
Yeah.
you got to come get this.
when you
green
had the
strap,
green
like, you know what I'm
strap,
saying, or
you
whatever.
him.
It's just different with the business now. I just think it goes hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? We got to move with the times, right? So they see a Ryan Garcia never having a belt, getting 20 million.
Who cares?
You know what I mean? And then
yeah.
you know,
Does that take away
it's the
from
Wild Wild West
from
boxing.
the competitive nature of the sport?
I think
You
it's
know,
getting
like-
back
Yes.
to the competitive though.
Yeah,
No, listen.
James.
Everything is. Go ahead, Maniac.
No, James brings up a good point, right? I'm gonna give you a little history lesson right here, right? You had Wilfredo Gomez, right? Arguably the greatest Puerto Rican fighter of all time.
He is.
Arguably the greatest junior featherweight of all time. James, he has 17 defenses straight with 17 knockouts. 17 defenses.
122-pound title.
That streak, we will never see that again. In those times, fighters did.
Was fighting every 2 weeks.
And not only
Mhm.
that, they were defending the belt. The belt it meant something. Not saying the belt don't, but now people don't look at it as, I want this belt, man. Forget this belt. You know what I'm saying? I'm a name. I'm gonna make money regardless. Like, and then like Uno
But it
said,
was two titles. It was 2 titles then, Sean. It was
correct.
that
No.
WBA and that WBC. So number 1 had to fight number 2.
Mhm.
Man,
That
Correct.
was
No.
undisputed. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like-
what I'm saying is James had mentioned when you just stepped off, like, then what's the point of the belt? And the point is it's supposed to give you
World
leverage.
champion
And
does mean
it's
does
also
mean something.
it's legacy, right? It's something you can say, listen, I was a world champion. I was in the interim. I was a world champion. It means something. But
Well,
now
and
we're in
today's
the era
world
where,
champion, like we said, loses his title in his first defense.
yes,
You
and
know what I'm saying? So
on that,
defending your championship. Yeah,
They-
that means something, man. To become champ and beat 5 motherfuckers who stepped up and tried to take your title. You know what I'm saying?
nobody
I mean, I
wants
just
to
feel like
defend.
right, and not only
Nobody's
that, it just
defending.
takes away from wanting to be number one. Now it's about, can I get 30 million as opposed to, I'd rather be 30 million up than to be the ranked number 1 fighter in the world.
Oh,
And I feel like that kind of takes away from the
it's
competitive nature.
It's still format and it's forming back into that format. Like 30 million's there, but put up your dukes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's get it on, my ninja. Let's get it on. And regardless of a win, lose, or draw, like look at that Fury Usyk fight. That shit was shaking. So yeah, I'll pay Fury to do it again with him. You know what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
lost. We could move on, right? Because it's more competition out there to move on. But I'll pay for him to see that again, man. That shit was shaking. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like they got
Yeah.
it rocking. It was going back and forth. Oh shit! 1 minute this guy's winning, 1 minute that guy's winning. Next minute this guy's in the corner slump. He come back out, like So the money's there. Put. Get in the ring. Get in the ring, everybody.
Yeah.
And let's put it up, man. Which leads me into our next round. And James, you're the perfect man for this. You are the perfect man for this because on the PC you've been playing
Yes,
Undisputed, huh?
Yes. Shout
We
out to
talking that undisputed
yes,
shit
shout out
over
to the
here.
creators Undisputed.
He's
The
a ringer,
video
man. He's a
game-
ringer.
The video game is on the way, y'all.
Yes,
The
yes.
video game is on the way for PS5, y'all. October 11th is the date.
PS5,
Mhm.
Xbox.
Yep, I think it's somewhere in the winter. And shout out to the last guest that y'all had on, Stitch Duran.
Yeah, yeah.
He's in the video game, so
Yes, sir.
Fire.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Stitch.
he definitely gonna be my
Fire.
cut man when I get enough money.
It's gonna be worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
got
be worth
upgrade.
it.
Yeah.
Yo, Undisputed is the first game that's coming through since about 2000 and what, man? 11,
Fight Night.
2010, man.
Fight Night
somewhere
champion
around there,
was last
Tom.
one.
Fight
Check
Night
that. Can you
champion.
check that up,
Gotcha.
man? When's the last time
Fight
that
Night
Fight Night
champion.
champion? When was that came out? For all of us that still play
That
the
was with Andre
PS5 and
Bishop.
the Xbox.
Yeah.
Andre Bishop.
Yeah.
It's about to get
I was
serious.
just playing that today.
We about to be online, getting shaking,
Yeah,
y'all. We gonna be online 4 corners against whoever wanted across the globe, man.
Yo, your 5-on-5
Yo,
versus our 5-on-5.
Yeah.
We got Maniac,
I like
Uno,
that.
D,
I like that. I like
X,
that.
your 5-on-5 versus our 5-on-5. Undisputed tournament. What's up?
Coming soon.
Let's
coming
go.
soon.
Shout out to Todd Grisham, man. Todd, he's been putting his work in on this game for some time now. This shit just didn't happen, y'all.
It's been taking
Todd
a
Grisham.
lot of beta, lot of betas. It's
Every
been promoted
fighter,
heavy
one
on
by one,
YouTube.
man.
You gotta get
Yeah,
everybody signed one by one person.
Yo,
yeah.
Yeah, because it's not a governing body.
Oh,
That's
that
what
makes
happens.
sense.
This shit, like, you gotta find-
that's why we
this
stopped
person
getting
gotta
video
get this
games.
money. This person get this
Yeah,
money.
that's why it takes so
It's not a
long.
governing body.
So the last fight night release date was what?
March 2011.
2011. So
That's
October 11th.
13 years ago.
Put your pre-order in. I heard Canelo is on the cover and
Yes.
Tyson Fury is the WBC special edition.
Yeah.
Woo!
Tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
It's
It's gonna be
gonna
fire.
be. This is gonna. Yeah, ain't gonna be no problem being in the house
You
this
can
winter.
pre-order right now. PlayStation pre-order.
Let's go. Order it now, man. And Todd Grisham, I gotta highlight at you. What up? Yo, listen. Yeah, 5-on-5s
Yeah.
on the PS5.
Mm.
Fellas,
5-on-5 on the PS5. Maniac is the captain of the team. Let's go.
yo,
He's a game.
listen, we gonna get. I like yo Mo. That's a great idea. In fact, we should start a tournament across the globe, man. Undisputed. You're 5 against everybody 5 or whoever they want to do it. We gonna do it. You heard? Because that's how we roll.
Man,
4
get a
corners. We
sponsorship of
competitive.
50,000 on that shit.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there you go.
And we can put up money.
We got you, babe. We got you.
And but anyway,
He got his
fellas,
own team.
let me. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it down, man. I'm gonna go to
One, two,
Yo, you was about to leave before the best topic,
Nah, he was
man.
already
He
gone.
he's already out of here, man.
he practices that sleeping with your eyes open.
Shout out to you, man. Enjoy, my brother.
Maniac, we love the Maniac. You hear me? If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
love the Maniac, send some shout outs. Follow, like, share, subscribe. Follow the Maniac, the Boxing Maniac on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter. He's all over social media, y'all.
Yeah.
Word.
Next topic is
Where we at? Where we at?
Uno.
What's up?
We talked about this.
What we doing?
Adrian Broner.
Versus
Adrian
Yo, man, y'all
A.B.
gonna put some
Broner
respect on my god
versus
name.
Blair,
The
Flair
return
Cobb.
of the Can
Return
Man.
of the Can Man,
Yeah.
June 7th.
Yeah, Don King
Seminole Hard
Promotions.
Rock
Rock
Casino. Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah, I see you
Miami,
shaking your
let's
head.
So my
man.
question is
I
this:
see you shaking your head over
across the
there, James.
board, is this the fight of the rebirth of AB, aka the Can
Can
Man?
Man is back, man.
And you see what team he's working with.
Yeah, it matters.
Is
It
this
matters.
his rebirth,
Coach Calvin and
or
them?
is this gonna
Yeah.
is this his rebirth, or this
Yeah.
is gonna be his
Come on,
retirement
man.
party
Come
to
on,
join the
man.
AARP list?
He in
man.
Vegas
What,
with
Uno?
Tank.
Is he gonna this a retirement party
Yo,
to
listen,
join
nah,
the AARP
nah.
list, or is this his rebirth?
Against
Nah.
Blair the Flair.
See, but the thing is, the
Let's
thing with
talk about
AB, he could he would have to for him to be a gatekeeper, he would need this win, right? He would need to still be able to be active and shit like that.
Mhm.
And I think if AB's in good shape, good mental health, he could give anybody a tough fight. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? So I just hope he does well in this fight. He's with the right camp. He's with Tank and them, Coach Cal. You know what I mean?
Coach
and
Cal, Coach Kenny.
yeah, he's looking in good shape and shit like that. And one last hurrah. You know what I mean?
And let's give credit to the big dog who brought him back.
Oh yeah, Tank.
Let's talk on that. Talk on that, man.
I mean, that's just love, End of the day, They both came up together in this boxing shit. You know, they come from similar neighborhoods in their respective regions. You know what I mean? And it's brotherhood. You know, Tank saw AB going through some things, reached out to him,
Come to
said,
camp.
"Yo, man, come to camp, get in shape, and it led to this. So
That's
shout out
dope.
to Tank,
That's
man.
dope.
Shout out to AB,
That's dope.
and
Brother
you know, I'm
shot.
hoping that
AB brought tanking.
you know,
AB brought
and also we
tanking.
talking about this gatekeepers
It's
list.
only right.
African.
Listen,
The can man.
the can man.
Hey,
Oh,
man.
man.
And you know that
Hey,
one thing, though? You
Listen.
notice that? Ain't no African
Ain't no
American.
African-
Once they done,
They
they
out.
done. Yeah,
They
we ain't
out.
sticking
They
around
not
to be no
holding on
goddamn.
for dear
We're not
life.
holding no doors.
It's
Yeah,
not.
no
It's
gates
Saturday.
opening over here.
It's-
You know what I'm saying? We
they
jump.
out. They got
You know
their
what I'm saying?
bread.
Yeah.
Yo,
I hope he does well. I hope he does well.
Eric, what up, man? Yo, AB is back against Blair the Flair June
Blair the
7th,
Flair.
next Friday. AB, Blair the Flair, Don King, Miami,
Yeah.
Hard Rock Casino.
Yeah.
It's gonna turn up. AB is in the camp back over there with Coach Cal and
Mhm.
Team Tank. We know
Yeah.
that
Team Tank coming up.
what was
June
AB's
15th?
coach? He passed away.
Coach Mike.
Mike
he said he's
Stafford,
doing this
man.
for
Yes.
Coach Mike.
Oh man.
He passed, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So rest in peace, Mike. But AB's gonna keep it going as
Mhm.
well. You feel
Yeah.
me? And I'm glad to see him over there with the team. Shout out to Bruce Shushu Carrington. I'll be seeing him over there
Yeah.
as well lately.
Yeah,
The team
yeah.
Tank. Tank has been in Vegas getting a lot of
Not working.
love and a lot of work, man.
Lot of
Like
love,
a
lot
lot
of
of
work.
people in the gym
Mhm.
coming to work with, or at least watch. I don't know what's going on. But
That's
I
the
see
thing. That's the thing people don't realize with Tank. Like, yeah, he keeps himself, but he shows a lot of love to those who was past him, who brought him up, and
Mhm.
those youngers that's under him. Like, he shows love to them, and a lot of people don't give him enough credit for that. And he
he's
got
the
his
one.
young wolves, and in the background, he got his
Uno.
he got his
Uno
young
World
wolves
Uno.
from Upton Gym is in there too, man.
That's what we're
Shout out
talking
to-
about.
shout
Part
out
of
to-
being the face.
Yeah, man.
That's part of being the face of boxing,
That's
James. You feel
part
me?
of being
It's
the
not
face
just
of
about the
boxing.
wins. It's about
That's
who
part of
yeah.
being the
Who's in your
face
camp?
of boxing.
who's with you. What champions is in your camp?
Who
What
you
other champions
bringing
you
up?
putting on?
Canelo got
You know
his
what I mean?
team,
Yeah, Canelo. Bud got his team.
but
Tank building up his team. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like, if you want to be the face of boxing, it's a year round thing.
and he
It's
got
a
big bro
lifestyle.
AB back under the
It's a
team.
lifestyle.
You
It's a
heard?
lifestyle.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tank, man, taking on that burden. I mean, not burden, you know, that responsibility.
Yo, also real quick. Christian and Billy fought last week as well.
First round
Y'all know-
knockout.
Yeah, y'all know Christian and Billy, super middleweight, Canadian,
Yeah.
doing his thing. He's a puncher. He's entertaining. He got
Yeah.
a fucking 42nd first round
They knew
knockout.
what was our man? Pascal.
He's their new
He's the
G.
new-
Pop.
he's
He's
the
the
new
new
G.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
got a
Yes.
new G
2.0.
Pascal.
2.0.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Jean Pascal 2.0, man.
Christian and Billy. He's gonna be
Yeah.
fighting Sergey Danchenko,
Yeah.
Davinchenko,
Mhm.
August 17th over there in Quebec, Canada.
One of our Ukraine gatekeepers.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yes.
He's really
He's
one of them.
but
He's really one of them.
he's
But
solid.
he no slouch though.
He's
No,
solid though.
my
Don't
son
get it
got
twisted.
robbed a lot of
Don't get it
times,
twisted.
man.
He went against your boy. Didn't he?
You know,
Fight your
the
boy
gatekeepers
Munguia?
don't mean that,
Him
you
and
know.
Munguia was scrapping,
But
boy.
yeah,
He
fight of
said
the
him
year.
and Munguia was
Yeah,
scrapping.
yeah.
He took Munguia to the trenches.
And he rep Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Good dude though. Good dude.
That's Coach Dre's boy. You know what I'm saying?
Good dude.
Christian and Billy versus Sergey Davinchenko, August 17th, Top Rank Boxing. Moving on. Next weekend, fellas, we just gonna give y'all something light. Next weekend.
Hey, baile.
Can't do it for the copyrights.
Four Corners llegará to
Hey.
Madison Square Garden.
Hey.
It's Fight Night fans, so
Hey.
everybody pull up
Baile.
because va a haber Four Corners
Baile.
and Top
Huepa.
Rank Boxing.
Sigue.
Madison Square Garden.
Háblame, mami.
Everybody pa' allá. Let's
Ven
go.
pa' acá.
Next week, Puerto Rican Day Parade weekend, y'all. We know that Xander Zayas is getting his first headline against Patrick Teixeira. We
Yeah.
know that New York City is back outside.
Mhm.
Brooklyn, Brownsville,
Shoo, shoo.
stand up. You heard? Shushu Carrington is on the card. We got Elijah Flores. We got the Bronx
Ofacio.
very own Ofacio the Falcon, the sniper. You hear me? He's on the card.
Got Jahad Tucker.
Jahad
Jahad's
Tucker's
back,
on the
coming
card.
Yeah.
Lisa Rodriguez NYPD is on the
Yeah.
card.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh
It's
man,
gonna be
Yo,
crazy.
dogs.
Yo, it's gonna be
fellas,
crazy. It's gonna be loco.
It's gonna be loco.
Oh.
The Flags is gonna be in the building.
Yes.
It's gonna be,
The Shakers is in the
Yeah,
building.
you already know that.
You
All
want
that.
it? Oh
All
man,
that.
it's gonna be crazy. I can't wait for that energy.
Ustedes saben lo que hay, lo que va, y a dónde vamos a estar el sábado.
Red, white, and blue all through the building,
Yeah.
all through the city of New York.
Puerto Rican Day Parade weekends in effect. Get your tickets. They moving. They want
to battle salsa, holla at us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
We do
man.
that too over here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
James
Just in
up first.
case.
James got the
Listen.
footwork.
There you go.
James got the footwork.
I need the music. I need
When
the
he
tunes.
put on his
Yeah.
Papi Chulo shoes, it's over.
Yeah, y'all
Let's
gotta see me in the
go.
classroom and get crazy.
Oh,
Yeah. I already know. I already know.
He got them leather Puerto Rican imported joints too.
Mhm.
The Papi Suaves, man.
Right,
Don't
right.
play with them. Wing tips. He just got them clean 2 days ago. Shiny.
Yo,
Ready.
fellas, I got something for y'all, man. I got something for y'all. Being that next week is Puerto Rican Day Parade weekends, a big weekend in New York City. Madison Square Garden is always boxing. From my country, there's always been a headliner. Xander Zayas is looking to take that position right now, and he's looking to be on a good route. You know, sis Jen love her some Xander Zayas, baby. Sis, let's go. Xander Zayas next week. He's gonna keep doing his thing. I got some questions for y'all, man. I got some trivia, man. Let's bring something new into the Four Corners today,
Okay,
man.
okay.
Four Corners
So,
trivia debut today.
I hope it's multiple choice.
Multiple choice it is. Multiple choice it is. Yeah.
Same shit we had.
Right.
That's the same shit. Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on. Hey, you giving
Or
us-
true or
Is this
false?
short answer? We going
No,
No essay form.
Word up.
I got the trivia for everybody watching.
Okay.
So if y'all
Get it
know,
in here,
tap in the chat.
Yo, matter of fact, you want to get in the chat, man? Get in the chat,
Word
man.
up,
get it,
man.
let's
Y'all
get it.
our lifeline.
Let's get a guest in here.
Hey,
The
yo.
first guest to jump in the chat, hit the link.
Johnny,
Come
gotta be our
on.
lifeline.
Word.
We need our lifelines, man. You know?
Yo, Uno.
Oh.
Got some Puerto Rican Day Parade trivia for you. Madison Square Garden style, man. Miguel Cotto style, man.
Photo.
Ooh.
Cotto's days in the garden were crazy, y'all. If you was there, you know. If you was watching, you know. So, Uno. Miguel Cotto headlined plenty of times in Madison Square Garden, man. He won a lot of championships. He made a lot of history. Who was his opponent in his first headline at Madison Square Garden? A. Muhammad Abdullayev. B. Paulie Malignaggi. Give me 10 seconds because he got 10 seconds to answer. You
All
hear
right,
me?
here we
It's
go.
a standing 8 count, 10, and you're out. You hear me?
Mm.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
A. Muhammad Abdullayev. B. Paulie Malignaggi. C. Zab Judah. D. Shane Mosley.
Hey man, take the 8 count and think about it.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about
10,
this one. I'm gonna
9, 8,
go. Who was B?
7. Paulie Malignaggi.
Nah,
6.
Paulie.
Muhammad Abdullayev. Paulie Malignaggi.
That's a long
3,
name. I'm
Zach,
going Muhammad
2.
Abdullahi.
Word.
I'm going Muhammad Abdullahi.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
What's the correct answer?
Correct answer is Muhammad Abdullayev.
Come on, man.
Go.
Come on,
He
man.
beat
He gotta
Miguel
hold the belt for
Cotto.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Both
man.
for the championship.
Yeah,
He got the WBA.
I got the
strap.
It was destiny. It was destiny.
He good.
Feel me? Well, listen, man. Let me just tell you a quick trick. Shout out to my people, man. I'm glad I won this one.
Is this accept the speech?
Yo, listen.
Is this accept the
Yo,
speech?
you know what they tell you when you taking these
Go and
tests,
see.
man?
Go and see.
See? Also,
What's
they
your name
don't
first?
waste a lot of time writing a long ass answer, man. Feel me? Why would that name be? That's Muhammad. Yeah, it got to be Muhammad. You feel me? Shout to Muhammad,
That's
man.
Uno.
There you
That's
go.
Uno
Yeah.
test taking
Yeah,
trivia
I'm trying to
trick.
tell you, man. Word up.
All right. Mo, we
Here we
coming
go.
down the line here. Since you're the heavyweight champion,
Oh, shit.
since you're the heavyweight champion of the world, who is boxing's only and first and only Puerto Rican heavyweight champion?
Ooh.
A. Andy Ruiz. B. John Ruiz. C. Hector Ruiz. D. Vladimir Klitschko.
Hector Ruiz.
Hector Ruiz.
Go with Hector Luis. Wait, read him again. I was just saying.
Shout
Is
out
this
to
the name?
Shout
Is
out
this the
to
name?
Mickey.
It was Hector. It was Puerto Rican all the way from me. Man. It wasn't.
That's the same. It's what's the name? It's the name that this nigga Roy went up to beat. That's his name. John Ruiz, man.
Ah, damn. What kind of Puerto Rican name is that? Yeah. Ah, man. That's it, man.
Uno's 2 for 2.
Yeah,
Mo, you 0 for 1.
John Ruiz.
Shout out to
man.
Mickey with the Hector.
Hector.
If you know my boy Nick Dice, then you know everybody Hector.
Everybody's Hector.
Yeah,
Heard up.
Hector.
John
Yo,
Ruiz,
yo,
man.
boxing source, man. I mean, yo, Johnny, I can't talk. You give me the
John
answer
Ruiz,
now,
man.
or you're supposed to give me the answer before the question,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
Crazy.
John
Oh,
Ruiz, man.
shit,
Roy Jones
man.
went to beat him.
All right, James,
Yes, sir.
James. I got some heavyweight boxing for you.
Okay.
I got some heavyweight boxing for you,
Let's
man.
get it. Let's get
Help
it.
Mo out right now.
Got you. I got you.
Help Hector out over here real quick. All right.
Let's do it.
Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe fought 3 times. 3 great heavyweight championship fights. How did this trilogy end? A. Bowe 2-1. B. Holyfield 2-1. C. Holyfield 3-0 clean sweep. Or D. It was all even 1-1-1. Holyfield, Bowe, and a draw.
10 seconds.
I'm
B,
gonna take the
C,
8 count. I'm gonna take
Ready?
the 8
D.
count.
Hit him.
9, 8, 7.
All right.
A, B, C, 2-1, 2-1.
I'm gonna go B 2-1 Holyfield.
All right. Close call. Riddick Bowe 2-1 is
What?
dead. Riddick Bowe is
He's
dead.
the only one to have
Oh,
a
shit.
winning record against us.
Yeah.
Holyfield.
Word? Damn.
All right,
son.
all right. We're gonna keep this going. Y'all listening, y'all. Get into who said
Nah, Johnny,
Good
get on.
Johnny.
Johnny, give an
Johnny,
answer. He
2-1.
got the answer sheet.
Johnny.
Johnny,
He got that one right too?
yeah. But he's on there. He got the
He on the
answer sheet.
chat.
I got
Got
you.
the
Got
first
you.
one wrong.
Okay,
Uno, here we go. We got some more Miguel Cotto for you,
Oh,
Uno.
Cotto.
We got some more Miguel Cotto for you.
Yo, if y'all want to jump on.
Miguel
Hit the
Cotto.
chat. The link
Miguel
is on.
Cotto is a 6-time world champion, Uno.
Uh-huh.
He won his 3rd world title in Madison Square Garden on February 21st, 2009.
Uh-huh.
Who did he defeat? A. Joshua Clottey. B. Yuri Foreman. C. Michael Jennings. Or D. Floyd Mayweather.
Yuri. What was that? B?
B. Yuri
Yeah.
Foreman.
Yeah.
Close. It was C. Michael Jennings. Yuri Foreman was actually his 4th world title in Yankee Stadium.
It was who? Was it?
It was Yuri Foreman. His first world title was
I remember he was one
Kelson
of them.
Pinto.
He was
The
definitely
second
one of
world title was Carlos Quintana. And he lost to Margarito and came back and beat Michael Jennings for a vacant WBO title at Madison Square Garden on February 21st, 2009.
them.
Miguel was making moves in the garden. It was going down 3 times a year. You
Oh
heard?
my
Like,
God.
Cotto was busy.
let's get back to it, y'all.
Yeah.
If you build it, they will come.
That's
Mo.
a fact.
We going back towards you. We got some Tito Trinidad for you there, Mo.
Oh, man.
We got some Tito Trinidad
call my
boxing
uncle on
for
this
you.
Lifeline.
Tito!
Uncle was a Tito fan, bro.
Mo, Tito Trinidad is a 3-division world champion. Who did he defeat at Madison Square Garden on May 11th, 2001 for his 3rd division title? A. Fernando Vargas. B. William Joppi. C. Ricardo Mayorga. Or D. Bernard Hopkins. Y'all listening?
Say it again. Give me the names again, real quick.
Hold on. Let me get this phone over here because the answers is coming in. You heard?
I got no answers.
A. Fernando Vargas. B. William Joppi. C. Ricardo Mayorga. Or D. Bernard Hopkins.
It's a tough one. Sheesh.
Johnny, you gonna have to get on this live. You hear me, bro?
Oh,
He said Mayorga. It's Mayorga.
A
Hopkins.
Vargas, B Joppy, C Mayorga. Yo, somebody put him on 10 count. He's on like a 20
that's
Tyson
right.
Fury count.
that's
He's
definitely.
on a 10.
Listen, I'm
He's
gonna
on
that's
a
what
20 Tyson Fury
Listen,
count.
we're all yeah. I got the Fury count. Yo, I got the Fury count. Yo,
Who you got for
listen,
me?
all fails go with C, man.
C, Ricardo Mayorga, close. It was William Joppy, man.
Oh!
Not William something stupid because William thought that he was playing with his little kid, man.
Damn.
James,
Yes, sir.
we're gonna close it out with you, y'all.
Let's go.
Y'all know what it is and who it is. This is Four Corners Trivia.
Yes.
And you got 10 seconds, man, before we wave the
Yo,
fight
Johnny, I ain't talking to you, man. Stop giving answers after they done. Talk about William Joppy, bro. You ain't hopeful to none of us.
We good. We
James,
about to close out. Let's go.
Who
Let's
is
close out with
boxing's
the smile.
only 4-time heavyweight champion? Four Corners. Who is boxing's only 4-time heavyweight champion? A. Muhammad Ali. B. Anthony Joshua. C. George Foreman. Or D. Evander the Real Deal Holyfield.
Say the names one more time.
Muhammad Ali. AJ Anthony Joshua. George Foreman, Mr. Grills, or Evander the Real Deal Holyfield.
All right, I can't pick Holyfield again because he just messed me up the last time. So
That's a good selection.
yeah, we gonna X that out.
It ain't Joshy.
It ain't Joshy.
Oh.
It ain't Glass, George
We
Johnson.
got George and Muhammad. We gonna do this. What we going on?
You're the heavyweight champ. Help him out. Help him out, heavyweight
go.
champ.
Hey,
I'm gonna go.
Son,
I'm gonna go with the, I'm
greatest.
gonna
Greatest.
5,
The greatest.
4,
2,
The greatest.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with
Go.
the man with the grill.
The
I'm
GOAT.
gonna go with George Foreman.
The GOAT. It's the GOAT. Who is it?
It's Evander the Real Deal Holyfield.
Yo, man,
Yo.
don't fuck with you, man.
And that's crazy. man. I just watched one of his fights today. I watched him
Oh,
versus
man.
Lennox
Oh
Lewis.
man.
Yeah, that
So,
segment is fun, man. We gonna
that's
keep that going with
crazy,
y'all.
yo.
Check
Yo,
it
what
out.
we gonna start doing though? Just
Muhammad,
like y'all
Muhammad
know.
Ali is 3.
I feel like that was
Times.
like that was thrown in there
George Foreman
to
was the
trick you.
oldest. I think.
George Foreman is the oldest. Anthony Joshua got 2, and Evander Holyfield is the only 4-time. He beat
Ali got
James
what,
Buster
3?
Douglas.
Mm.
Ali got 3. He beat
See?
James
That's what
Buster
I thought,
Douglas.
bro. I knew Ali was up
He
there.
beat Riddick Bowe in the rematch. He
beat
beat
Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
That's the
Oh
one.
yeah,
That's why I
yeah,
missed
yeah,
that-
yeah,
missed
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And
He
who he beat
beat-
at his end? He beat somebody towards his.
No, he probably is some Russian dude or some shit because it was later on.
Because
He
you got
lost.
2 eras. Of
Yeah,
Holyfield.
here's some
You got-
Russian dude or
You got
something.
bald Holyfield. You got flat top Holyfield.
Oh no,
Oh,
that
Yo,
was
flat top
that-
Holyfield was cruiserweight Holyfield.
That's moving on up.
That's when you got different
That's Al
Holyfields.
Jeff. That's Al Jeff. That's
Yo.
George Jeff. That's George Jeff.
So people, we hope y'all
Yeah.
enjoyed this segment, but let y'all know
Yeah.
this is just the intro. We're gonna start doing
More trivia with our
but it's gonna
fans.
start doing it with y'all. So we're gonna start doing giveaways
Mhm.
and prizes.
There
So
you
you
go.
don't know
Get
what
some
we're gonna be
Four Corner
giving away.
merch.
It might be
Four
tickets to
Corner
a
merch.
fight. It might be Four
Tickets to the
Corners merch.
Garden.
It might be.
You might get a free
Anything.
room at the Airbnb when we
Listen.
travel state to state,
Hey.
city to
You don't know what
city,
it's gonna be.
international.
But we just wanted to introduce y'all
There you
to
go.
the Four Corners, the
Yep.
15 rounds of boxing trivia we're
Everybody
gonna
in
do.
the chat, Johnny Hangout Spot.
Johnny,
Eric.
the boxing source.
You know how we could do it next time?
Hell's
We could
Gate
do
in the
it like
building,
a,
Hell Trip. Oh
yeah.
no, that's young one. Yawa.
Yo, Johnny,
Clarence.
Legend.
Legend.
Jen. You know, the regular-
And everybody
Appreciate
that
y'all.
rocks with us all day, every
Appreciate
man.
y'all,
Johnny,
day.
you gotta be on the claim the
40
prize.
Central.
40.
You're tomorrow night,
Tune
Thursday
in.
nights. Get right with us, man.
That's what we do.
The
Like,
Rise
share,
Podcast.
subscribe.
Everybody that rocks with us, man.
Yeah.
Salute. Another week. The Maniac is in Cancun.
Shout
He's
out to
doing his
Maniac.
thing. You see our direct and producer
Avoid the
James
cartels.
Bone up in here, right here, man. Listen, avoid the cartel.
Avoid the cartels, man.
Shout out to everybody.
I mean, we
man.
want you to make it back safely. You know what
Tell
I'm saying?
him that you went to WBC,
Yo, you don't want to happen
man.
what happened to Yasiel
Yeah.
Puig, man. See
Yeah.
what happened to Yasiel
Yasiel.
Puig
What
from
happened?
LA Dodgers? Oh, y'all got to see that story, man. He got kidnapped by the cartels.
In
Word?
Mexico.
Before, that's how he got to the U.S.
Yeah,
Yo, y'all got to see the story, man. Them cartels don't play. And Maniac, you hot commodity, baby. Four corners. You know what I mean? But just don't worry. We'll come. We'll come.
WBC
Yeah, man.
Mexico,
We'll
Maniac.
holler at his
Listen,
excellency.
Four corners, you heard?
Put
All
on
right,
your
y'all.
put on your poppy suaves and you just keep it pushing.
Right.
All right.
We out of here. And